Hey guys, it's Monica from hopkiwi.com, and in this channel I'm giving you tips and advice on how to study, live and migrate to Australia. And lately lots of people were asking me if it's worth studying in this country. So I came with the idea to prepare the whole series of videos, and if you go to the channel you will already find videos on how to apply for a student visa, how to choose the university, and most importantly how much it's gonna cost you, because it's quite expensive unfortunately, but yeah, you're gonna find all those information on the channel already. So if you're thinking about study, probably it's worth checking. But in today's video we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different, because we're gonna be talking about benefits, so what you can get from studying in Australia. Let's get started. So first benefit, and really important, is obviously language. You are coming to English-speaking country.
So I jumped out of bed and all I had was my undies on, and I've walked out the front and...
So you're gonna improve your English, that's for sure. But here's the tip. Try to go out from the bubble of people from your country, because that's quite a common mistake from especially Spanish-speaking people and Asians, that they stay in a group of people from only their country, that they speak the same language. I can quite understand, because in the end you are far away from home, you don't speak the language well at the beginning, you quite probably may be shy, so you prefer to use your own language, and that's fine. But if you want to benefit from being in the English-speaking country, I really recommend to just draw the line and say, okay, I can speak my language in my country, but if I'm here, I want to improve English, so I need to be with people who speak English as well. So yeah, that's a small tip, because I met already students that they are here for many years, and the English is really poor, which is quite sad, because they're just losing the opportunity. So yeah, again, if you really want to benefit from being in an English-speaking country, try to make friends with people from different countries, with Australians or whoever you want, but avoid people from your country. Yeah, so that would be the first benefit, language. Second, culture. In the end you are coming to a completely different culture. It's very multicultural, but as well, all the nature, environment, all the fauna and flora is completely different. At least for me, I'm from Europe, so we don't have kangaroos running around, jumping around. So that's something really amazing for me, at least. But as well, because Australia is so multicultural, there's people from everywhere, really, and they are bringing their food here, and that's something as well very interesting, because being in one country you can actually try the cuisine from all around the world, and this is something amazing, especially now with all the COVID situation, when we cannot really travel, but being in one country you can go and every day kind of be in different place, eating Italian food or Greek food or Vietnamese. So yeah, that's something really great. What I kind of miss in Australia is history, because as you probably know, Australia is a fairly new country, so you're not gonna find castles or pyramids here, but well, you cannot have everything, no? I think that country doesn't exist. However, I think actually it exists. Yeah, leave the comment below what country I'm thinking about and I will tell you later. But anyway, so yeah, that would be a second benefit, culture, something new. You're gonna know the new country. And the third benefit, third point, is the diploma. Diploma or certificate or whatever you're gonna apply for, whatever you're gonna end up with after your studies, but still you are getting a diploma from the overseas university, so I believe that for many people that's important, and in many countries that might be something impressive, that you finish and graduate from the uni in Australia. On the other hand, there's quite a problem with quality, but that's something different, that's gonna be in a different video, why you shouldn't study in Australia. But in terms of just having, a paper that you can hang on the wall, like my graduate certificate from RMIT, hanging over there beautifully, safely, doing completely nothing because it didn't help me with anything really. Many people, that would be the third benefit, to have a diploma from overseas, because that kind of shows that you put a little bit more effort and you need to speak the language at least. The fourth benefit, that's something as well quite important, that would be a postgraduate visa. And postgraduate visa is a visa that gives you an opportunity to stay here in Australia, to extend your stay and have a full working rights, so you can basically get the money back that you spent for the uni, maybe save a little bit more, but more importantly you can get the experience. And this is something quite important if you want to basically stay in the country, and that would actually comes very closely with the fifth benefit, so the PR and possibility to apply for permanent residency. So if you're studying in Australia, it actually gives you additional points for your skilled visa, so that's the next visa that you would apply after postgraduate visa or a sponsor visa, and then after that you're gonna apply for the permanent residency. But for all those visas, they are checking if you have a Australian work experience and Australian education. So, and you are getting points for that, because for many visas they have a point stream, so they are actually giving you points for all the small things on the way. So that's something important. If I can give you a tip on studying here in Australia in terms of your postgraduate visa and later on maybe permanent residency, that would be to avoid big cities. So basically avoid Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and I think Adelaide are considered the major cities in Australia. Everything else is basically considered regional. And if you are studying in regional Australia, you are gonna get one additional year to your postgraduate visa. So, for example, you study 2 years course for, it can be a master degree. Let's say I'm studying 2 years master degree. If I will be studying the master degree in Melbourne, I'm gonna get a postgraduate visa for 2 years. So the same amount of time that I really studied in Melbourne. But if you're gonna be studying the same master degree but in the regional Australia, so like now I'm studying on the Gold Coast, then I'm gonna get 3 years postgraduate visa, which is great because you obviously have more time to save money, get the money back, get the work experience, and so on. So that's something really, really great. So if I can encourage you to avoid big cities, I know that it's you probably might be curious because you are watching movies, you are watching videos about Australia, and they're always showing like Sydney, Opera House, and Melbourne and coffee. And Melbourne is great. I was living in Melbourne for I think like 2 years, and I really love it and I really miss Melbourne. But if you are really thinking of migrating to Australia, big cities are not an option because the chance of really get a visa, whether a sponsor visa or skilled visa, they're really, really tiny. Unless you are, I don't know, astronaut or a doctor or something like this, then yes, of course, go to big cities. But if you're just starting your career, you're just going and study, probably big cities are not the best for you. And they're very expensive as well. So, okay, and let's go to our sixth benefit. And that would be knowledge and learning. And you would probably say, oh, well, that's quite a big one. You should say about that at the beginning, no? Maybe as a first one. But there's a reason why I didn't put knowledge and learning as a first benefit, because for me personally, I didn't really benefit much in that field because I already have master degree from Europe, from my country. And to be honest, the amount of knowledge you can get here and the amount of knowledge I really gain in my country, it's massive over there, and here is really tiny. And to be honest, the knowledge that they are teaching here, the stuff that they are teaching, at least in my course, it's quite a common knowledge. It's something that you can basically Google, watch on YouTube. So it's nothing, it's not a rocket science. I'm not saying that it's on every course the same, because I don't really know. But in my case, I didn't benefit much. But like I said, it's because I already have master degree from my country, where on master degree I have almost 40 subjects, and here I have 16, and they are not even a full-time subjects. So yeah, and we don't have any practice here or anything. And in my country, yeah, you have we have work practice and many things that you can actually be in the field. So yeah, like I don't really feel like I benefit much. I earn some kind of knowledge and I'm super smart. But if you are new to the higher education, if you never study on bachelor degree or master, and you're just starting that adventure, for sure you're gonna get something. For sure you're gonna learn something new. It's gonna be something interesting, hopefully, if you're gonna choose the proper course. But like I said, if you studied before in your country, there is a possibility that you're gonna be a little bit disappointed in the quality of studying here in Australia. Because, that's how I feel. That, with that amount of money, I would expect it really much more. But again, if you never study, that's gonna be probably perfect. And again, as well, if you are coming here to study like courses or something completely new for you that you never studied before, yeah, for sure you're gonna get something. For sure you're gonna learn something new. If you're gonna go for surfing, for example, and you never surfed before. Just be careful with the sharks. So that will be basically the 6 benefits. Let's just sum up. So we have language, we have culture, we have international overseas diploma, we have postgraduate visa, so more work experience and money, and we have opportunity to apply for permanent residency, and some new knowledge and skills. So yeah, that will be all benefits that you can get, in my opinion. If you think that there's something more maybe that you can get from studying in Australia, leave the comment below. I'm really curious what's your opinion on that topic. And again, if you like that video, if you feel that something, maybe that was something new for you and you get something from my gibberish, leave that thumbs up and check the whole channel, because there's many videos that they might be quite, I reckon, informative, with lots of info on a student visa and work and holiday visa as well. And there's more upcoming videos on studying, working as well in Australia. So if you are already here, or if you are thinking to come to Australia, maybe you can consider subscribing the channel. That's actually gonna really help me, and I just like seeing you guys here, and I don't know, it's just nice. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully it was not too boring. It was boring, tell me. Maybe not, because I'm gonna be crying, so no. Yeah, well, hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's in focus, because I'm recording it already 15 times. But hopefully this time is perfect. Let's see. And yeah, well, thank you so much, and hopefully see you next time. We already have 235 people here, so oh my god, that's something really exciting. And yeah, hopefully we can see more of you here. And if you think that video might be helpful for some of your friends, please share it with your friends. That's gonna be nice as well. Yeah, but anyway, okay, have a nice day, and see you next time.